The best of money matters. Right Business.
Welcome to The Right Business, where we dive deep into the stories of trailblazers who dare to disrupt the status quo, find the gap in the market to find the right business. Hello, I'm Hongbin Jeong. Now, ever felt lost simply trying to secure third-party help? Looking for urgent cleaning before a big family gathering, or trying to find reliable elderly care, or even desperately searching for someone to fix your aircon? Booking essential services, as its name suggests, should be straightforward. But the truth is, it's a frustrating ordeal for most, especially during peak seasons when demand skyrockets and there's only a finite number of connections you know. Our next guest understood these frustrations all too well. In fact, she took it to heart, enough to quit her stable job as an investment banker and put all into improving the services industry here in Singapore. That's when Jingjing started Superbench, a single platform that could tackle inefficiencies in sourcing home services head-on with the help of AI. That took the form of Superbench. Now, joining me today is Jingjing Zhong, who is the co-founder of Superbench. Jingjing, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Hongbin.
Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, Jingjing, what inspired you to, create Superbench, and how did you identify the need for an AI-powered operating system in service businesses as the right business?
Yeah, it started out as my last job at Helpling. Helpling is a platform for home services, and I was the GM of the platform. So you can book any services from Helpling is on demand. So as an on-demand platform, we are supposed to helping you to book on demand, right? But the problem is that to book, let's say, an aircon troubleshooting, a diagnostic session, it's not just click a button and book. You want to talk about the problem. My aircon's dripping. Then we need to go through a whole bunch of diagnosis. Is it dripping a lot? Is it dripping a little bit? Then we know, okay, we need a senior technician to go down. So there's a conversational based part that we have to do in order to scope the issue very well. And so, with that, Helpling had a massive sales team to understand what the customer actually needs. And after I left Helpling, that's when ChatGPT went crazy in January 2025. And then I thought this technology is going to be here to stay. And so I was thinking, how can I incorporate it in the issues that I was seeing before? And that's where Superbench was born.
I see. Is there a story behind the name of your company, Superbench? I mean, that's such a cute name. I want to know more about how you came up with this name, Superbench.
Thank you for asking. So we want to be the Superbench players.
Oh, okay.
For the star players, we human, right? The whole point is we want to build an AI company that allows human to be the best of the best. So even up until now, with what we've seen is that we can allow one salesperson to sell to 100 or 500 clients at one go.
I see.
Versus previously I have to do it one by one.
Right. That's amazing. Well, did you have to bootstrap your company or, seek external investment from the start? What factors influenced that decision?
We started out as bootstrapping for 6 months, actually. Then we realized this is a new technology. We have to experiment. Without it, we really cannot build a very good technology. So me and my co-founder, we just spent a lot of money on ChatGPT and then on Vertex, all these companies. But then then I slowly have investors reaching out. And that's when I realized I actually need a lot more money for us to do R&D. And then not just to experiment, but also to improve. So we need hiring. So that's when we said yes to our first investor. And then our first round closed very fast.
I see. Well, home service businesses, they are diverse. How do you ensure that your platform kind of addresses the unique needs of different industries? I mean, do you tailor the AI-driven solutions for each specific industry, or is your platform designed to be more universal?
Yeah. Working with generative AI, we have to be extremely industry specific because as we know, generative AI is for general purpose, but it's hard for it to always talk about the specific things correctly. So we have to be extremely specific. And for us, we want to sit seamlessly behind every single business, let's say WhatsApp or Instagram. So you as a consumer, when you WhatsApp a clean code, and then someone will reply you and help you to book in immediately. And that whole experience need to feel very human and very relevant.
Okay.
So we do have to tailor our model for every single client.
Okay, I see. So what are some examples of how your platform has adapted to different types or business types within the home services sector? Can you share any key success metrics?
Yes. One thing that we look at the most is conversion. So sales conversion. Minimally, obviously, we know AI doesn't sleep 24/7. So we know that at least that will always be the first one replying to the client. And secondly, obviously, it's we look at hallucination rate. So we all know sometimes AI make things up confidently. So we have this, what we call observability in our tech stack. So we have to see that, okay, how accurate can we call the knowledge base? So accuracy need to be high. So we know that both the quality and the quantity of our product is good.
I see. And you mentioned earlier, before we started our interview here, you said that Superbench has expanded beyond the home services sector. So tell us more.
Yeah. So we found use case in aesthetic clinics as well as tutoring centers. Because I have this, stumble upon these clients, they said a lot of times for example, a tutoring center, most tutoring center, they have free trial for students. Let's say they need to take math class, okay? And then you as a parent, you will always message the tutoring center after hours because you're busy all day long. And then once you sign up trial classes for your kids, would you sign up 10 trial classes?
Maybe, no.
Probably
no,
not. Your kids don't have time, right?
Yeah, 10. Okay, yes.
You will probably do like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Then if you're the school who will be the first or second, then likely you will get the kid.
Right.
So this is speak factor, and there's also after hour. So that's where AI is very, very helpful for tutoring centers.
I see. Well, how do you differentiate your AI-driven platform from, other similar solutions in the market?
So we focus on the deliverability of this product because a lot of companies that we work with, they're SMEs. We do not expect them to learn how to tune AI on their own.
Okay.
So a lot of SaaS product, they just give you the product, hey, go and try it and try it on your own, right? No, for us, it's very hands-on. We understand the operations, craft knowledge base for them, write instructions, make sure the AI talk like their salesperson, and then eventually deploy it. The whole experience is extremely hands-on. Therefore, our product is highly customized for every single client. And also, obviously, we're PDPA compliant. That's how we get support from IMDA as well. So we have a stamp of approval from the government to allow these businesses to really take advantage of the government grants.
Perhaps some of our listeners aren't there, they own a business and maybe they want to incorporate Superbench into their, companies or their business. How is the onboarding process like? Like, what do they have to go through and how is it launched?
Yeah. First of all, I do a problem discovery with them. If our solution cannot help them, I'll just tell them straight. And I will recommend the right product to them. Because a lot of time AI is overhyped. They think, I want to use AI to clean my toilets. Guess what? You can't. After that, then if, let's say they have highly repeatable business, very high volume, and they're B2C end consumer, so this high volume business, then we'll tell them, okay, yes, maybe we can help. Then we'll start to understand their sales process, take some examples from past history and to come up with golden data set, and then start tuning the model from that point on.
Okay. Are there any feedback that you've heard, like great feedback about how it kind of changed their business from some of your clients?
Yeah. So one of our one of our biggest client, they have on daily basis, they have about probably close to a couple hundred active conversations.
Oh, wow.
Previously, they have about 5 people sitting behind the line and converting about 10-20%. Now they only have 1 person because the rest of the team, they're overseas and a lot of time they have like holidays.
Right.
So now they just let's make sure this one Singaporean max out the productivity, right? And this one person can handle all the conversations.
Oh, wow.
And conversion 65%.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a big number.
And another funny fact is from the end consumer. So this company, they call the AI Chris. So we start seeing Chris getting called. So the end consumer will come back and say, is Chris working today?
Oh.
Yes.
So there is that human element, that human touch. Like people think that the AI is an actual human.
Yes.
You're talking to a human named Chris.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Because normally the customer support agents, they will use templates. You and I, we all know when we see templates.
Yeah.
But AI would never follow a template. It will always reply to it in a very human way.
Amazing.
So customers actually prefer Chris than human.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, sometimes you get turned off by, those templates. They won't help you exactly. But with AI, with such a development in AI and making it seem like you're actually talking to a human, that's amazing. So, Jingjing, how do you think that AI, or why do you think that AI has a growing role in empowering small businesses to compete and thrive, particularly in the services sector?
Yeah, for the service sector, we've seen a trend. So everyone says, I want to deliver the premium service. But what it actually means now is that if you want the service now, I'll give it to you now. So the speed plays a huge factor. And also the way they talk to the client need to be super relevant. So now, obviously, as us human, it's impossible to do it. And Singapore has lack of manpower issue, right? Staff shortage. So how do we enable the existing workforce to be able to deliver this kind of customer experience?
Right.
And that's where people and AI come together. And that's what we want to help all the SMEs in Singapore to do.
Wow. Okay, so what future trends do you foresee for AI in this space in the next decade, and how is your company positioning itself to be a leader in that space?
Yeah, we do see AI is obviously getting smarter. However, it's still highly dependent on how you use it. So we have already seen employees who knows how to work with AI. They have the ultimate job security. Versus employees who think it will take over their job. So I do think in the future, one employee can do an army of employees' job as first thing. And second thing is that how we're going to have our position is obviously number one, we are going to do a lot more education, teaching people in the industry, what it can do and cannot do and how to work with it. Don't be fearful of using, AI technology. So that way, to remove this, to promote the psychological safety for our consumers.
I see. And before we let you go here, Jingjing, what's next for Superbench? Can you share your vision for the future of Superbench? How do you see the product evolving over the next, say, 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, we want to obviously support Singapore's AI strategy. We want to use Singapore as a launch pad. In the next 6 to 10 months, we want to support 120 local SMBs to be AI enabled. And after that, we're going to go to Dubai and go to Australia, and then really to be the future of ServiceNow, which is a $1 billion super old-fashioned operating system. But we want to be the new ServiceNow, but faster, cheaper.
Oh, wow. Hopefully, Superbench will be that household name that everyone knows about. Well, thank you so much, Jingjing, for joining me today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was Jingjing Zhong, who's a co-founder of Superbench. This has been The Right Business with me, Hongbin Jeong.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.